are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tactical Chaos 1, and we are here with the Division 2 Best PvE Builds videos, and today we are going to be going over an awesome fucking striker build that you guys have obviously just seen me running with. This build is extremely beast for heroic PvE or even legendary, and if you are like the person that likes to play up close and personal and just running through hostiles, this is the build for you. So if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to take a second, hit that subscribe button and help the homie out real quick. Don't forget to leave a like so that way, you know, I know what my videos are looking like on my channel, what you guys are enjoying, what you guys aren't. If you guys got any ideas, anything you'd like to see or just chop it up with me about, drop a comment in the comment section and I'll chop it up with you guys about that. And also, yeah, just welcome to the channel, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support everybody's been showing. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000 next, and you know, this channel means a lot to me, you guys. So, alright, we are going to go over this build real quick. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm rocking with. So, to start out, I got the gunner specialization with assault rifle, SMG, and LMG damages picked. So, but I'm not using LMG on this build, but that's what I have picked with my gunner specialization, which also increases weapon damage by 5%. And, sorry, got a little brain fart right there. Gunner specialization increases weapon damage by 5%, gives you 10% armor on kill, and lets you have the Banshee Pulse if you choose to use it, which I do a lot. So for my build, I am going with the 4-piece striker again, just trying to figure out all the best striker builds out there, and I came across this one as I was just playing around with a bunch of different ways to put together a good striker build, and this one just really hit home for me. So we got the striker mask with critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and weapon damage. Striker holster with weapon damage and critical hit damage. Knee pads with armor and critical hit damage. And weapon damage and critical hit damage. So with 4-piece striker gear set with the gloves, mask, knee pads, and holster, I'm not wasting any talent. Therefore, I have 2 extra gear pieces with talents on them added to my gear set. So with 4-piece striker gear set, I get 15% weapon handling, 15% rate of fire, plus the 5% rate of fire on the gun specialization. So that's a 20% rate of fire increase. With Striker's Gamble, weapon hits amplify total weapon damage by 0.5%, stacking up to 50 times. Now, stacks are only lost 2 per second, instead of lost each second and every shot. That just made the Striker hella bootsy. Nobody wanted to mess with it when it was down like that. But since they just reimagined it and stopped taking away the missed shots or the lost of stack from his shots, which made the Striker's build extremely OP, and it is definitely an awesome gear set now. So what I got with that is Fenris Group chest piece with assault rifle damage on it, weapon damage, critical hit damage mod with weapon handling. Now I know I would rather have a critical hit chance attribute right there, but this is the only Fenris Group holster I have with obliterate on it right now and the other attributes, so I will upgrade that just so you guys know. If you guys want this build to be full potential, get the critical hit chance instead of weapon handling, which I can't do on this exact gear piece because I had already recalibrated it somewhere else. So, yeah, and then we have obliterate on here. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 25 times. Now, as you've seen, obliterate's building up right with my striker damage build, so them critical hits are hitting fast enough where I build up 25% weapon damage on obliterate about the same exact time I build up to 25% weapon damage with the striker. So that's 50% bonus weapon damage from those two together. On top of my Memento backpack, which has kill confirmed on it, and the long-term buff gives me 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regeneration. And then the short-term buff gives me 25% weapon damage and 20% bonus armor and 5% skill efficiency. So as long as I keep collecting those tags and have that shit all the way up, that short-term buff with that long-term buff is just going to add to this build, and it makes it vicious. And then last but not least, we got the FAMAS 2010 with up close and personal on it. Killing a target within 7 meters grants you 30% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Ooh, that shit's vicious. And the fact that the rounds per minute is 1,035 rounds per minute with 109k weapon damage means that the faster rounds per minute is hitting an enemy, the faster that striker damage buff builds up, the faster that obliterate buff builds up. And when you're up close and personal and you're getting those kills, it puts this whole build into perspective and makes it a build to reckon with, for real. This build is definitely a sick ass build. Now I don't know if I would run in PvP with it because, but it might work really well in PvP too. I haven't tried it. I don't play PvP too often anymore, but I always try and find a build that I don't have to work up my buffs to play in PvP with. When you have to collect so many kills to get your buffs up to its max, that's usually not good for PvP. But for PvE, this build is definitely the one. Check it out, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. For my skills, we got the assault drone just to keep the enemies occupied, and I got my shield so I could get up close and personal without getting killed, and just laying into hostiles, man, with my FAMAS. The shield definitely helps me get up close within 7 meters to keep collecting those kills and collecting them tags. And then my secondary, I have the apartment, which is another extremely fast weapon. 978 rounds per minute with 109k weapon damage. But also it has perfectly measured on it. The top half of the magazine has a 20% rate of fire, minus 27% weapon damage, which that first 20% rate of fire allows my buffs again to build up really fast. The bottom half of the magazine has a minus 20% rate of fire and plus 33% weapon damage. So you guys could see how that would work really well with this build. The apartment goes hard too. Don't forget about that shit. And then we got the finisher talent on my card 45. Killing an enemy and swapping back to my primary or secondary weapon within 10 seconds gives me 30% critical hit chance and 30% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. Just making this build extremely OP. And my critical hit chance is at 36%. And I still build up my obliterate really fast, and critical hit damage is 113%. What we are going to do right now to actually fix that is see, we got critical hit chance right there. I'd rather have critical hit damage ain't really mattering too much on this build, not with my assault rifle. but critical hit chance helps me build up obliterate faster. So I'm going to go and put one more critical hit chance mod on there. And now we got 42% critical hit chance, which will allow me to get my obliterate built up just a little bit faster, so it will peak with my striker buff. Anyway, that's the build that I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the little bit of gameplay and the build. And go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and Happy New Year's, everybody.